I found myself on a show called McLeod's Daughters. It was the most amazing experience of my life. I think it was voted the most successful TV show in Australian history. I went out to like 110 countries worldwide. It was crazy, right? And then just as quickly, the whole thing fell down and it was over.
Myles was really good, really engaging. It gave you some really good, tangible skills with presenting yourself in front of people and how to overcome those sort of nerves.
And so suddenly I found myself as a plumber's offsider earning $150 a day with my son just being born. Nothing underscores the fleeting nature of fame quite like pulling a soggy mess out of an earthenware drain and realising that you swapped the red carpet for a shit show. I found myself under a flickering servo light talking to the cashier, and the cashier has asked me where she knows me from, and I'm trying to convince her that I'm not the Bondi vet. It's like a cold beer and a kick in the nuts all at once.
I thought it was really inspiring to know that you can pivot your career, lean on your peers, lean on those mentors, and just reach out. It's an amazing community. People want you to succeed, but you have to just make that first step of jumping off and having a go.
And so, I had to pivot, I had to change. And so I did, I fell back on my teaching degree. And that was scary. Like suddenly, I walked into all these boardrooms and it was packed with, CEOs and senior leaders and all these people staring at me, expecting an expert in communication, not some dude that they vaguely remembered from McLeod's Daughters or the Bondi Vet. I think for me, unfortunately enough, having lived in the Northwest, I knew how to adapt really quickly, and I knew how to pivot, because if you didn't, you got beaten, you got eaten, you got left behind. And I think what it did is it just toughened you up. We had the guts to fail, we tried again, we kept moving forward, and I think that's what helped me deal with that moment in time where I had to pivot and try a new career.
I really enjoy this conversation about being resilient. Being an actor is not an easy pathway, but being able to find solutions when you are faced with hurdles, I think he's really highlighted that, and I think that's a lesson that every business needs to know about. I think you need to be able to pivot when things don't go your way.
We've had Myles here all week. I can't tell you how good he's been. As somebody who's been a public speaker all my life, I learned you can never learn too much, and some of the skills he's given us this week have just been invaluable. We're certainly going to get him back as a chamber, and we hope to have a longer working relationship with him.